Welcome to another Transformers Human Alliance review. This time I'm going to be looking at the one I've been waiting for a long time, and that is Autobot Jazz. Been dying for a new Jazz figure ever since the very first one released for the first movie, which is very disappointing. This is going to be very promising, so very looking towards checking this figure out. So let's go ahead and look at it. So here we have Jazz in his vehicle mode, and it, for the most part, very much resembles the real Pontiac Solstice. I think that's how it's pronounced. It does have some panel lines that are kind of distracting, like here on the hood, but really they don't distract all that much. I wish I had clear windows like the Japanese one that Ruben reviewed, but it's not bad at all. I do like the clear headlights as opposed to the painted on ones on the deluxe version. The Pontiac symbol could be a little bit more detailed, but it's not bad at all. See, the only real big problem with this vehicle mode is that it doesn't have a lot of kibble on the bottom of it, but if you look at it, I mean, it doesn't sit that much higher up than the wheels. So I mean, it doesn't have, unless you have it perfect, more than likely the wheels will not roll. Like even you can see here on this side that this front right one is not rolling because something here is kind of lifting up the right side a little bit higher, like unless, there you go. So I mean, it has to be pretty much perfect for all the wheels to roll as they should. But that's just a minor problem. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not something that's going to make the figure terrible. No license plate, so as Ruben would say, it's illegal. But yeah, it's a real nice looking car. And of course it comes with Captain Lennox, who I already have inside the car right now. There. Pull him out. Now the Lennox figure itself is pretty bad. I mean, it's blonde for one. Let's see, he just looks like a total idiot. For whatever reason, they gave him black eyes, so it's kind of creepy too, as opposed to the Sam one that they actually made it look like Sam, but this one's it's not passable. But he does come with a motorcycle, which they converted from Jazz's weapon. Stands up pretty nice. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Has the missile attached here, which could resemble the pipes on the motorcycle. So, not sure exactly how he's supposed to go on. I've not really messed around with this too much. But I don't have any of the other Human Alliances that have bikes on them, so like RC or Chromia. But yeah, it's something like this. Not too bad. A little silly looking, but yeah. Overall, the Lennox figure is pretty much crap. The bike is pretty cool looking, so, but it's. I like that they made the weapon into its own little form instead of having like a big gun arm like Bumblebee. So that's pretty neat. But and the car mode here is awesome. And it's not something I really didn't like about this one. Well, actually, we'll do a little comparison. See, it's not really that much bigger than the original deluxe one. It's definitely a little bit longer and taller, but it is roughly this, just about the same size. Not quite a Voyager size. See the windows in the back. But like what I was saying, the front end on this one is more round than this one. It just has a more natural, realistic look to it, which I like. You can see it good here. Like if you look at a real car like this, it has a very round front end, as opposed to this one. This one's just kind of weird looking. But yep. So that's about it for the vehicle mode. So let's get on to the transformation. To start the transformation, I'm just gonna get this thing out of the way. Take off the missile. Fold out these wings, if you want to call them. Extend this piece out. Fold it down. And fold out this little piece here and straighten out. And that's it. The gun's finished. So that's finished. Then first thing on the vehicle here, open the doors. Pop this up. And then this part's a little bit difficult. I actually need to use my little transformer tool here and get this piece up and fold that all the way back and kind of pull out the arms a little bit. Get this black piece up, which I'll use. Go ahead and use this again, like that, and then go to the sides here. Detach the legs from the rest of the body, and grab them by the, separate them here, and extend them out. It kind of unfolds several times, like that. Do the same thing for this side, like that. Okay, and then fold that the rear bumper down like that. Fold him to the side. Come to the, and then before I finish, fold up these parts of the leg, and the legs are done. Come back up to the front of the car and carefully twist that around. Well, actually, I had a pretty easy time doing it that time. Sometimes it's a little bit clumsy. Okay. Fold out the arms a little bit more, and then attach these parts here, like that. Straighten out the legs a little bit more. Then I'll focus on the arms here. This is the only part of the transformation, coincidentally, that I have a little bit problems with, is the arms. And it's not nearly as bad as the deluxe one, which also had terrible arm transformation, but after you fold out the hands, you can separate them, fold them around. This part is a little bit cumbersome, because when you fold this over, you fold the window over, the window really likes to come out. It's not really in there very securely. So got lucky on that one. See if I can get the same luck on this one. Okay. But yep, see, these windows really don't like to stay in all that well, but it's not a huge problem. And go ahead and get the head out, pop it out, and rotate it around. Oh. And fold up these little bits here. Take the grill here, pull and twist it around, and take the headlamps here and just push them up a little bit, give them a little bit of an angular look there. And that is it. That's Jazz in robot mode. So here we have Jazz in his robot mode, and just in word, awesome. This is my favorite Human Alliance figure yet. And I really liked Bumblebee, but this one just tops it off. First off, it's just proportioned right. It is so perfect compared to the deluxe one, which is just so stocky and weird looking. Actually has good looking hands that, even though they are kind of, you know, alien like, which they're supposed to be, they're pretty cool looking. Articulation and elbow. The articulation is pretty basic on this. Nothing stupendous, except none in the feet. So that's no side to side, no forward. So that's it's a kind of a letdown there, but I really don't care that much about articulation. So that's why you never really hear me talk bad about a figure unless it's like really out there. I really don't talk that bad about articulation. Yeah, just everything about this figure is right. The chest, how everything forms together, is just perfect looking. Even just the little details here. The face, I mean, yeah, it is accurate, but he is really ugly looking. See there? But cool feature here, battle mask. So yeah, that is very cool. That's one thing I wish they would have done on the deluxe one, is have a changeable battle mask. If they could somehow shrink this whole figure down to the deluxe class, it would be perfect for me. I mean, it would be ideal for me because, you know, I'm kind of picky about scale. So yeah, if they could put that in deluxe form, that would go perfect with the rest of the movie figures. But this is not, I mean, not this in this figure at all. It's great. It just doesn't, you know, exactly fit in with the rest of the figure since it is so big. Like here, I'll give a little comparison here. Let's see, there's regular deluxe Jazz there. Hope if I can get this one to stand. There you go. I didn't have the knees straightened. And come on. So yeah, you can get a good look of how the two compare with each other there. Not really. This one just garbage compared to the other one. And of course you can take his motorcycle now and attach it to his arm by folding this out and the hand in and attaching it like that. Now he has his gun. Attach the missile there. Shoot the cannon. Shoot the camera. If I can find it. There it goes. It's actually a little bit tricky finding out where the missile shot out of. It's actually this little button right here. Doesn't even look like a button. This little trigger right here. So, and he is a Human Alliance figure, so he's got to interact with Captain Lennox a little bit. Well, let me get his hands out first. There you go. So, one of the things he can do is Doesn't really attach any way that I can figure, but he kind of sits here, and then the cannon kind of drapes over his shoulder like that. Like that. Or, well, he can also sit on top of his gun too while he's holding it. But it's just like riding a motorcycle. And probably the silliest thing he can do, well, let me fold this thing back up, is down his feet, fold out the front part of his leg, and there's a couple of cannons there. And there's a peg right there, and there you go, which is really weird, and it does the same thing on both sides. So you can actually have human reliance on both legs, but it just looks silly like that. It's like, dude, it's like trying to shake him off. Get off my leg. It's just kind of silly. It's not that cool looking. So yeah, all in all, this is the best Jazz figure ever, in my opinion. Of any G1 animated movie Jazz that's ever been made, this one is my favorite. It just, the transformation isn't too complicated, but it's very creative. It's very fun. Both modes are very solid with such a great looking robot mode and cool little features such as the battle mask. And the only thing that I really change about it is purely just for my own reasons of scale. If they could somehow make a deluxe version out of this figure, that would be perfect for me. But yeah, this is my favorite Human Alliance figure. Great figure, must have. Definitely have to go get them. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching.